what do you think about Method Man's crying?
I can't do it. You know what I mean? So I look at Method Man. I don't know if he's a seasoned actor at this point, but I feel like he's been in some movies, but I don't think he's ever had to be emotional. So I mean, they told him he was like, "All right, man, you got to be, you got to be convincing, And it was like, nigga, grab them bars and was, ah! Oh man, he did what he could, man. As a as a rapper turned actor, nigga did what he could. Nigga Tariq act like he ain't seen nobody die just yesterday. That nigga, Tariq, you were a serial killer, nigga. What you got your mouth open for?
I like in that moment. Davis is crying for his brother, but Tariq is mad because nigga, we about to get caught. That nigga said, "Fuck."
You are now tuned into Black on Black Prime.
Disclaimer, like I said, every fucking episode, we don't care if we liked it or not. We still watch your shit, and congratulations to you. We support you, and shout outs to you, nigga, because you made it. We don't know you. We're watching this. Your movie, anybody around the world can watch your shit. You made it, my nigga. You famous. You good.
Just like always, if you didn't ask for our opinion, we didn't ask you to listen to it. So, sorry.
Click and turn it off. Hey, y'all, we back.
And we black.
And we black with some more power. Black power and the show power.
Mm-hmm.
This is episode 8.
Yeah, man, we almost about it here. We almost ain't about to have shit to watch in a minute.
we really count on y'all, brothers and sisters. Please give us something. Just hey, brothers and sisters, you out there listening? Just donate to the cause. Give us something to watch, man. We really searching for something.
It's about to be called Black and White. Prime.
Black sometimes. Black sometimes on black.
Yeah, man, I swear, I've been looking.
It's desperate times out there. Yeah, it's about to be Black on White Prime in a minute. Mm-hmm. Like y'all ain't nobody saying nothing, but either way it goes, we here for power. It looks like they turning it up now. We finally getting to the grits.
We got a real episode, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give them a round of applause. All right, that's enough. But I was fucking with this episode more than
like literally
more than the other ones. Well, the recent ones, and I feel like they do that every season. They give you some shit that you like, man. Like I ain't rocking with this, and they be like episodes, and then they hit you with something like, well, wait a minute, but it's like shit. The season about to end. And I'm thinking to myself, is it because of people are dying? Is that making it better? Or is it just that good? Like, are they writing better?
Damn. That's a hell of a question. I don't know, because I don't know if that's what it is. I don't know if that's why, but it was a different feeling.
I'm telling you, it's that element of surprise when somebody either dies, somebody get locked up. Like once that shit start happening, people just like, ooh, like the drama, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, this shit crazy, you know what I mean? But when it's just, we see Tariq, handing off drugs out of his locker room, you know what I mean? And Braden and him fighting, that's just not something that makes me want to go to episode 9. I'd be like, man, whatever. They're gonna be friends. They're gonna be friends tomorrow.
Yeah, it's funny because I'm feeling like maybe that's because the speed is still the same. They still was rushing through. Mm-hmm. A lot of shit still happened in this episode, but for some reason, this episode, I was like, oh damn, that was a good episode. Mm-hmm. But could it be? Well, you know what? It wasn't just death, because I thought it was there was a couple of crazy twists and turns in here too. Like the Kane thing, the Kane and everything. I've been saying that for like 3 episodes now.
I haven't been wanting to believe it, but yeah.
That the fact that now the Casadillas is looking for their brother, and then they just found out Drew had something to do with it.
Casadillas?
What's that name? Casadillas? What is that name?
Quesadillas. It's the Castillos.
Oh, Castillo. I didn't say quesadillas.
Yeah, the quesadillas and the tacos and
shit. I forgot how to pronounce their name. The Castillo. Castillo's is looking for their brother now. And then Drew did some shit, so they know he had something to do with his disappearance. And Effie getting arrested. It's like there was a lot of drama that happened in this one.
Yeah, it was some drama, but you know what put the cherry on top. We all know what put the cherry on top. So it's a lot of things in here that was just like, oh shit, like it's happening. There we go.
Yeah,
ain't nobody safe, you know.
Yeah, they are.
Well, I mean, we know who's safe, of course. Tariq gonna be here for at least 2 more seasons.
Tariq, Kane ain't going nowhere. Mary ain't going nowhere. Method ain't going nowhere. There's a couple people in here ain't going nowhere.
How long this writer strike work? I mean, how long this writer strike lasts? I don't know if it has anything to do with power. I don't know if they're affected by this writer strike, but if so, you know, shit, they might give us a rush season next year. Just kill everybody off.
So the writers have to be involved because it's a union. So it's definitely gonna stop everything as far as that goes. But that don't mean they going nowhere.
We ain't getting nothing.
I will get some. This should be over in like 2 months.
We're gonna have to review Dear Mama. That's all I'm saying. That song right now, that's black. These niggas reviewing Dr.
Right.
Niggas reviewing Dr.
You know, the writer that ain't on strike, the writer is Tubi.
Oh man, writer for what?
Ain't right. Shit.
What's the point, man? There's an audience. It's like they niggas ain't going nowhere. It was like shit, nigga. Write part 2, but the person died, so bring him back to life.
It was actually his twin brother that got shot. The real nigga was in the back watching. Write it in.
But it was a funeral. It's the zombies. I'm waiting for one of those, a zombie Tubi movie.
I've seen one.
Like for a zombie. Not the doll movie.
No.
They got a zombie Tubi movie.
And I don't know why I didn't tell you about it.
Oh man, I ain't gonna watch it.
I saw it a couple months ago. These niggas is it's a zombie movie, but they tell the world. So it's like they trying to capture scenes where it's just them alone, but then you see somebody like in the back pumping gas and shit.
I'm done, man. I gotta see that. I have to at least look what you're talking about because that's hilarious.
Man, it was a zombie movie about people taking the COVID shot, and people that took the COVID shot was turning into zombies. This shit was. I was like, they trying to single them out, but you just see regular life happening behind them. Like,
yeah. The extras didn't want to cooperate. Just like
they didn't know there was extras.
I'm getting gas, man. Go about your business, man. Shoot your little shit. I'm all right.
They didn't know there was extras. I forgot to tell you about that shit, man. That shit was so fucking ridiculous.
You was frustrated.
They tried. No, this was months ago though. Because they tried. I respected the attempt, but I'm just laughing because I'm like, it's still traffic. It's a freeway behind you. They tried to sing.
It's just a little community of zombies. Everybody else is
oh shit! And I think it was an Oakland movie.
Oh man,
I gotta go find it now. Man, that shit was hilarious. But anyways, back to Power.
You want to read the comments?
Yeah.
We have a few of them.
I think we did.
Yeah, we had a few of them. It started off with Shelby Martin. She said, "It's me watching y'all because I'm confused and y'all just as confused as me. Oh my God." Yeah. Facts.
Sure. Am I looking at the right one?
What you mean? The right comments?
Yeah.
It's for episode 7.
What the fuck? Oh yeah, I'm on the wrong one.
Your girl Bree said, "Question: What are they gonna do when Noma finds out Monet killed Mecca? I thought Monet wanted to go out. I thought Monet wanted to get out of the dope game. So why you think you can call the shots on Noma's dope? Girl, you really trying to get that wig twisted lopsided."
Straight up.
She's so funny, man. She be coming up with it.
Yeah. I I'll read this one from Nori Angel. How you pronounce that? Nori? Not Nori, because it's not Nori. It's Noir.
Noir. There you go.
Noir Angel. Monet wanted nothing to do with Noma and her drugs because she was grieving Zeke. I agree that I wish they would have kept Kai around longer because he's too good of an actor to just use for a few episodes. He could have been a great villain for the Tejadas. Maybe he was too good of an actor to act opposite of Mary J. That's hilarious. I hope that Diana kills Clarence, aka Salim. I'm a new subscriber and I love your podcast. Keep up the good work. We appreciate you, Noir and Hell. Noir and Hell.
This nigga Lamar said, I agree with what you said.
I had to let her know it was me because she
don't solo yourself out, man. We a group, we a duo.
Hey, I
was the one who said it. It's just
Ollie said it.
Oh, Bobby Brown ass nigga, why you trying to lead a group, man?
I'm just saying the point she was making is basically what I said in the review.
This nigga done turned black on black BVD in 5 months. We're gonna have 2 different groups.
Hey, man. I was the one who said all of that. That's why I was like, yeah, I agree with everything you said, because that was part of my review.
Man, please.
Well, I'm Lamar. This is Black on Black.
And these are the Temptations. Oh shit! Oh
man. Bree left one more.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Oh, God damn! Yeah, you read that one. That was shit.
You got a sentence paragraph.
Yes, you did.
I was confused too, so I went back to rewatch. So basically, Tariq admitted to selling drugs, working for Noma, and him having some type of control when he was getting Effie to confess. So y'all mean to tell me Salim just adopted a struggle upbringing and lying from the jump? The way she shoved them pictures that Dirty D, I died laughing. Lame ass nigga. The setup went. Monet told Drew Keisha, go sit in the car, and Kane follow my lead. Her and Kai started tussling after the gunshot. She tried to reach for her knife. Kane shot Kai. They talked for a split second and he left. As soon as he left, Monet pulled a random ass phone out of her purse, texted Gorda, not Gordo, but Gorda, and then put it in Kai's pocket right before Drew Keisha burst through the doors. Yeah, facts. Drew Keisha's hilarious.
Drew Keisha. I keep thinking about
that might be his name throughout the podcast.
I ain't gonna do it. I keep thinking about why Monet pulled out a knife instead of a gun, and I just can't understand it.
I'm still trying to figure out how Kane shot a bullet from across the room while his mom and a dude was tussling.
Yeah, practice.
Yeah, okay. We'll I feel like we'll see in the season where she can't shoot nobody. Like for some reason, he missed something. She was just like, I missed him.
He got a 9 that snipe. Get it? Snipe. And he pick it up like this.
Oh man, that nigga said, I'm about to stuff these Mossberg shells in this Glock clip.
He said this. I'm about to stuff this big ass AK-47 in a holster.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. There's a lot of things that are probably not going to make sense when it comes to this because, we don't have a backstory. We don't know if they went to the gun range. They don't show that part.
Poppy taught them all how to shoot.
But they out there shooting, I know Kane out there shooting clay in the air at some point. And they
pull.
Exactly. You would think so, right?
All right, so this episode started off with
Davis being drunk on the roof.
Yeah. He's drunk on the roof, dealing with the fact his brother don't want nothing to do with him.
I don't like when they do, maybe it's just me or whatever, when they have to have the, like, just to show a person is drunk, they'd be like, shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, like you ever listen to that Game album when he was talking in the studio? He would just give me some banana snaps and a Snapple. And he was just like super slurry and drunk. I was like, do niggas really? I know like winos talk like that, but it's funny because David pops out of his being drunk hella quick.
That's what I was gonna say. That was the funny part because he went in and out of that motherfucker. Like he was drunk and then he got the phone call and he was like, yeah, I'm on it. Yeah, she got arrested. I was like, well, you was just slurring.
Right. Yeah. It was like,
Now you straight?
Like, nigga, you drunk drinking beer?
Light beers. Right. And he only drank one. That nigga said, don't come over here without that 6-pack. He went in there and grabbed 2 beers. It was still 5 left.
Ain't no way. Like, SAXE one was like, he was like, get away from the cliff. Like, he thought that nigga was gonna jump over or something like that. And it's fucked up because in the beginning of the episode, it tells you suicide is gonna happen in the episode. Like,
what?
You know how they give you like the rating? It's like, this is rated this, it's gonna be sexual content.
Oh, when they list
language, yeah, and then it's like suicide. I'm like, uh-oh. I'm
trying I didn't
yeah.
I don't ever pay attention to that.
Yeah, I'd be mad low-key sometimes when they do that. I mean, I know they have to give the warning, you know what I mean? So people won't, if they get triggered by watching it. But yeah. I knew it was gonna happen. I just didn't know to who at that point.
Well, you know what's crazy? I knew how it was gonna happen because for 2 weeks now, people have been posting pictures of his brother in that backseat with the gun to SAXE's head, and the picture of Method Man crying and holding that gate.
Okay, yes, I guess I ain't been paying attention enough because I ain't see anything. So
I fucked around and joined. Remember I said I joined that power group? Now they don't stop talking.
Yeah, I went in naked. I didn't know.
Nah, them niggas. I want to say like 2 weeks ago they've been posting those pictures. They got dude in the back seat holding the gun in his head, and then Method Man holding the gate and crying. I'm like, where the fuck you guys get these pictures from?
Yeah, when they come to the last couple of episodes in the season, it's like you got to stay off the web.
Oh no, this wasn't the last. This is like 3 episodes ago. They've been posting this shit.
Oh damn! Somebody know what's up already. Like,
somebody knows something.
Oh wow, you got a mole.
Like there's some shit going on.
Like SAXE.
Yeah, I'm about to lead these fucking groups. Can't do it. These niggas talk too much.
So SAXE is talking to Davis up there, and I guess he gets a phone call saying that Diana's been locked up, and he's he's too drunk to go and try to represent her. So SAXE decides, he's like, hey, I'll do it for you. You know what I mean? Like, because pretty much that's a win-win for him.
Yeah. Because he's working with both sides.
Right. So, he think he can go in there and shit, just get all the info out of her. So pretty much he heads up there to talk to her. But did he find out right away? Because I know Davis finds out like shortly after, before he even gets to talk to her, that he's a mole or a CI.
So Davis goes to his office, then Tariq shows up, and Tariq tells him like, hey, SAXE is working with them.
Yeah.
And that's when he sobers up again and grab his gun, like, I'm about to go kill this motherfucker. I didn't like how he was breathing after he passed Tariq. You're right. Don't let him know you're a rat bastard. And he was like, when he was walking by, I was like, calm down. You ain't a superhero.
Yeah, it's like when you see actors have to show different emotions, because usually he's pretty like he's pretty much on the same shit, like on the same, having the same emotions. So when you got to tell somebody like, yeah, be mad or cry, you see a different side of them. You just like, yeah, I don't know if I like the way he did that. I mean, because he's not used to it, I guess.
Right, and he don't drink, so him trying to play alcoholic makes sense why it was so ridiculous.
Yeah, this nigga went full to cow on everybody. I still don't know what to cow mean.
You gotta ask an East Coast nigga.
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I think it's a weed because
Nah, I don't think it's the cow. Oh well, I can see why you say that though, because of that song when he like, pass it over here.
I feel like I heard him say "smoking to cow."
No, it was on the song. Remember that? It was like to cow, pass it over here. It's like a little voice behind him saying some shit.
I probably know the song if I hear it.
It's from his album, from the Method Man album.
Okay.
That's how he said that shit. Anyway, so he goes down there. They set the plan in motion before that, right? Because so Kane went to go visit Effie at the dorm. He went to visit Effie at the dorm.
Well, before that, you see I feel like you see Diana talking to Blanca and Jenny. Her name is Jenny, right? Jenny?
Jenny? Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. And like pretty much they're trying to interrogate her, but she ain't really giving up nothing. You know what I mean? She's
like I said, she wasn't. I said she was gonna hold it tight. I said that. I was like, she gonna be gangster with it. You was like, she gonna tell everybody.
I mean, look, shit. I felt like it felt like it because she was saying certain stuff. She was saying things, and they would tell her something else, and then she kind of was like, "Well, like she paused for a minute, like, oh, you know what I mean? Like she actually played that role pretty good of a person that was like thought like kind of felt that she knew stuff because of her family, but she really is not as tough as her family is.
Yeah,
like, she got saved, if anything. I feel like
my wife was laughing at because when she was in there getting interrogated, they cut to Mary J. She was like, she looked scared as hell. She was at the table like, I mean, I turned my back on her when she Mary J was telling her son, she was like, I turned my back when Zeke died. I treated her back.
Yeah. She was definitely flipping out. She was just like, damn, this bitch is gonna snitch. She probably thought of that table scene.
Yeah. He was talking big shit.
Exactly. And you're like, Monet was scared as hell, for sure. I was scared for her, nigga, when I seen Dinah with the Shake Shack.
Yeah.
she was in there like she just dropped a dime.
You know what though? Now that I'm thinking about what you said, when you said she kept looking to the side, she getting interrogated. They did leave something open. There was a part where she was like, where they ran down to everybody. She was like, yeah, this, and this, and then she was like, and we know Tariq and your mother are running the organization. And then she was like, which one do you want, Tariq or my mother?
Right. Like,
and they cut the scene from there. And then later on, when she's getting out of jail, she's telling her mom, like, I don't want nothing to do with this, I want to leave and all of this shit. And her mom basically like, no, you can't. So do you think it's gonna go full circle to where she sets up Monet to take a fall?
Absolutely. I think one of the kids are gonna set Monet up or turn on Monet at some point because Monet is kind of wishy-washy herself. You know what I mean? Monet is like what kind of mom would do like her her daughter was just like, Mom, I want to get out of the game. She was like, get your simple ass in the car. Like, you know what I mean? Like, ain't no turning back. What you talking about? Like, man, like, damn, Mom, I'm trying to go to school. Like, what you doing?
So do we see Monet's fate as going to jail?
I can see that because I feel like they're not going to take her out.
Effie's not going to stay in jail.
Nah, not right now. But I mean, if you look at it, she's kind of screwed. I'm trying to figure out how she would get out of an attempted murder with the actual person that she attempted to murder living and telling. You know what I mean?
Plot twist.
Yeah. So it's like I don't know.
Oh, I see it. I can see the way out. I can see she keeps disrespecting Kane and Diana. And she just disrespected Drew. So I see them teaming up, telling Effie, work with us. We about to put Monet in jail and take over the business. This is for killing Poppy. This is for disrespecting me. It's for getting Zeke killed. Everything you done did. Now we want your ass in jail.
Possible. And she's gonna be trying to run shit from jail.
Nah, she can't. Yeah. She gonna be in jail, stressed the fuck out.
Yeah. I mean,
I full circle. That's the full circle of it. She's gonna end of the season. She's gonna be in jail, and they're gonna be in the street still running it.
I can see that. I can also see something happening to Lauren, like this time, only because we don't really need Lauren as a main character because she's been gone for so long.
We still do.
Do you think so? I just feel like right now, Kane, Effie, Braden, and Tariq, they have to be there, right? But while Lauren is still living, she can testify. She can tell, hey, like this is exactly what happened. This is what you guys tried to do to me. So I don't get what's gonna get Effie out of jail if she's able to come forward and say it and she's willing.
Because they're gonna turn into big dog. Kane gonna do everything he can to get her out of jail. They finna turn in. They're gonna all come together and turn in Monet. That's gonna be the plot twist. It's everything full circle. Monet Tejada, you're under arrest. For what? What I do? You've been running this drug organization. We got evidence. We got proof.
For the murder of Mecca.
For the murder of Mecca. For the murder of Carrie, whatever the fucking name is. She about to go down for everything.
I can see that.
That's going to be the full circle. She's going to jail. Lauren's coming back. It's going to go back to regular life after that.
Yeah. Might be Tariq and Lauren versus Effie and Kane.
Yeah. not necessarily versus, but that's gonna be the groups. It's gonna be Tariq and Lauren, Braden and Braden and the girl from his dad's company, and Kane and Effie.
Yeah, because it can't
now, I don't know about Drew. Drew might just be single, like I said, a savage. He lost he lost both of the ones.
Yeah, I'm thinking they can't be. I'm thinking they can't be a group. I think it can't be a group only because the fact that Lauren ain't gonna hang around Effie. Like, say if they're still in business together, Lauren ain't gonna be able to they're not gonna be able to do any kind of group business, knowing that Chick Kane and Effie and Braden were going to kill her. Like, that's not gonna work out.
Yes, they can, man.
In the Power universe, possibly.
Yes, they can still go to class after killing people.
Hey, that's what we missed in this one. I didn't see no classroom activities. I'm actually happy about that.
Thank God they on break, spring break.
I was like, y'all ain't go to school this week. What's going on?
Everybody spring break, no class.
I'm missing class.
God damn, stop alerting me, man. So back to the storyline though. So
we're right now. We're at where you had mentioned it already. Kane finally got to beat Effie's cheeks.
Mm-hmm. That was the mission. Mission complete.
Mm-hmm. And it's just like I said. I didn't want it to happen because I felt like Kane was going to get soft, and I like his character the way it is.
Yeah. Pause. But it's he needed a love interest. He never had a love interest.
This nigga said, pause. What did I say? I don't get it. That's what I like.
I like
Kane's character the way it is. That's what
I knew Kane. I didn't want Kane to get soft. After you said he beat his cheek. Hey, I don't really do that shit. I just thought it was a funny moment.
Touche.
I don't really do that pause shit. I just thought it was funny right there as you said that.
Yeah.
But he needed that love interest. He didn't have that love interest ever. He's never had that in the show. And she's just as ruthless as he is. So therefore it makes sense. It's Bonnie and Clyde.
You know that shit ain't gonna last though.
It is.
That's my prediction. They're gonna be right back. It's gonna be an issue because she's gonna see who Kane. Like, Kane is loyal, but I feel like at the same time he's still gonna be doing his own thing. Like, he ain't gonna. I hope that they don't turn him to the like a whipped guy.
I don't think he's gonna be whipped. It's more like
I'm already turning on people who's just like, what's going on? Like, what? Like, you know what I mean? That nigga
it ain't. So I don't see that as whipped. I see that as
Mona caught it.
Who?
Mona caught it.
She caught it. Yeah.
Yeah, she was just like, shit, I know what the fuck you over there doing.
Yeah, that don't mean he whipped.
All right, we're gonna see. I guarantee you.
I think he's just gonna be more gangster, and he got her in this corner with it. She don't give a fuck more than he don't give a fuck.
You think so?
Yeah. You saw she walked in after she found out the plan. She was like, I can't even blame y'all. I'd have did that shit to everybody in this room.
Yeah, I think she just felt numb at that point because she don't really got nobody that's 100% like got her back. Like, she don't got no family. You know what I mean?
But she sees who do now.
She see what?
She see who do got her back now.
This nigga Kane bought her tuition and got some cheeks. That's how it happened.
50,000.
Yeah, that's that she's a prostitute. Because she wasn't.
It wasn't that.
She wasn't checking the game before then, man.
No, the way they wrote it, it wasn't that. It wasn't that he paid for the tuition. It was that he did it without expecting anything.
Yeah, man, that's easy access right there, man.
No, man. I don't see it as that. I see it as she saw him. She saw that he cared about her.
Transactions for sexual relations, prostitution. Nah, I'm bullshit. But that was funny how that happened. This guy's ironic.
Yeah, but she saw he gave a fuck. He gave a fuck more than she could allow him to.
Yeah. Anyway,
without asking for nothing. Fuck yeah, he's a good dude for her. She ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I think they're gonna break up real soon, just because power. You see how Tariq was looking at her, like, once Tariq found out that it happened, you see how I'm kind of being like,
he kind of lingered on it, right?
They kind of looked at him a little, like, I don't think he's gonna let that happen.
He is.
We gonna see.
Yeah, because what he gonna do about it? He ain't gonna confront Kane. Kane to beat the shit out of Tariq.
Well, I ain't saying that. I'm talking about more of like try to turn Effie against Kane.
It can't happen because if you don't fuck with him.
But ain't no can't, brother, in power. What do you mean? These niggas can fly.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I just don't see it. I see her being around for at least another full season for something happening.
They could literally change Effie's character tomorrow, and it could be another girl. That's how quick it can go. She could be dark skinned next episode. Like
that would be hilarious.
Like Aunt Viv.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah,
but she ain't going nowhere. If anybody, I don't even see nobody else dying necessarily. If anybody else dies, it's probably Drew.
Yeah, that he's spiraling.
He's at the bottom. He's at the bottom.
I ain't got nobody. That nigga turned into a slave. That nigga said, I ain't got nobody.
You're happy. You ended up with I have nothing.
Man, I thought that nigga so I thought something big happened in that one scene because he's breaking shit or whatever.
Right. I didn't know it was just a news report. Ironically, it started when he turned the TV on. But
that nigga turned on the TV and said, "Look." I'm gonna be the first basketball player coming out. This nigga came out with Pee Wee Herman.
Oh,
that nigga got hella mad. And Kane just sat on the bed like, "What's wrong with you, nigga?" Like, what? Like, I'm thinking somebody died.
That nigga did look like Pee Wee Herman. Oh man,
that nigga came out looking like Pee Wee Herman.
Pee Wee Herman, man.
Anyway, to line back what happened. Davis was able to intervene the whole SAXE and Diana situation.
He slid Diana that note.
Yeah, once he heard it from Tawik, and he was able to tip her off to let her know that. Well, he said put SAXE on Effie, pretty much. You know what I mean? To get out, pretty much giving her the tip that this nigga ain't to be trusted. I feel like he should have put that versus that because that could be confusing. It's like, what you talking about?
What you mean?
Should I trust SAXE? I feel like he should have been like, man, SAXE is an informant. Tell him that so she can, because at that point they're still interrogating her, not interrogating her, but talking to her together, so she can still give SAXE information, knowing that SAXE is on her team. So it's just instead of saying put SAXE on Effie, she should have just been like, yo, don't tell SAXE anything. He's a mole.
No, because if you do that, then that blows the cover. That's so it blows the whole everything. Their main goal was to get the FBI or the DA off of them. So that plan was to get them off of them. If you'd have just been like, don't tell SAXE anything, she wouldn't tell SAXE anything, but she'll still be in jail. They'll still be investigating.
Well, don't tell SAXE. Letting her know that, hey, SAXE is an informant. We have to be careful what you say around him. You know what I mean? If you want to say something to me, say it to me, but don't say it while we're in the group, because they was in there talking to her together, and I felt like she could have just blurted out something, thinking that was her, people that were representing her.
Right, but that's why he was trying to block it. That's why when SAXE started asking questions, he started trying to block what he was asking.
Yeah,
like, you can tell me anything. He's like, no, but don't tell him. Just be quiet right quick.
And I felt like that was the issue, is what I'm talking about. That the issue is that you got to keep on stopping them. Instead of just okay, if you want to tip her off, tip her off.
You can't though. How do you tip her off while he's there?
I mean, he poured coffee on her.
Yeah, that's when he slid the note.
He said put SAXE on Effie.
Yeah,
I guess in my eyes, it still looked like she could still make herself look guilty, or she can say something to incriminate herself and her family to SAXE, because that's what SAXE was looking for, right? SAXE was looking for her to say certain things.
But with the plan they did, everything SAXE says makes it don't mean shit, because you led them to the wrong path by the way they went.
Yeah,
it's that's what made the plan smart. It's tell her enough to do what works for the plan. Don't tell Effie anything to do what works for the plan. We need everything to look like this is what's really, we got to look innocent in this moment.
Right.
So if you hey, don't say nothing to SAXE, Diana might have took that information, got all nervous and started blurting shit out.
You're right. because it's like the way that they were setting it up, they wanted it to still go. You know what I mean? They wanted to make it still look like it was a
It had to look real.
Yeah, everything looked real or whatever. So yeah, I get that part. I just felt like it could have went sideways too.
Yeah, I mean, not necessarily. It goes more sideways when somebody knows. It goes like had Effie known that was the plan, she'd have been there smiling and shit, and you know what I mean. Like now you look like you setting us up.
I'm talking about Diana right now.
Even with Diana was confident and not saying nothing.
Yeah,
but if you slipped her a note saying put her on SAXE, she's just gonna do that because it's coming from the lawyer that she knows rather than this dude that she just met.
I don't. Maybe it's just me because I would have been in there like, the fuck, like you know what I mean. Like I got these two people in here representing me, and one is talking about put SAXE on Effie, and they're supposed to be working together. Like why is this? You know what I mean? Like I would want more. I guess I would have more questions because it's like, and
you for sure have questions, but you're gonna do what you told first.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like Davis should have had a meeting with her by herself, maybe, but that's how they wrote it.
It's like he can't. So anything, knowing Davis, he's being watched. Anything he does in front of SAXE that looks suspicious, SAXE is going to catch on to it.
Which that coffee spill was suspicious as fuck, but that's cool too.
It was, but it was more of an accident.
Oh,
what I'm saying is, if you know SAXE thinks he's a partner. If I'm like, yeah, I need you to step out so I can talk to her alone. Red flag. What the fuck you mean you talk to her alone?
For sure. Yeah, for sure. That's what I was saying. Like, man, like if Davis would have found a way to do it, like without him being there, then that. But I guess they didn't have enough time for that.
No, they didn't.
Yeah.
So it was perfect how they did it.
Yeah. So following that scene, Monet warns the Castillos about the Rico case. She has a meeting with them at the house, and that's where did they ask Drew there? Has he seen Gordo?
Now, if anybody was suspicious, it was Drew in that scene.
Drew was just like, did he say it's been a minute? Or
no, he was just like, they were like, yeah, we haven't seen him. Have you seen him? And he just paused for hella long. He was like, no, I haven't seen him. And it was like Trouble in Paradise, and he was like, no, we're all good. Like, nigga, where's my brother at, nigga? You
like you've been with him, like now you don't know. I can't find him. You don't know where he at. Like really, he just disappeared.
Yeah, you was just with him yesterday. He was standing up for your stupid ass. All of a sudden, you don't know where he at.
Hey, that's how love goes.
If anything was suspicious, it was that nigga in that scene. I wouldn't have that shit.
Oh shit, man, Drew. Yeah, I feel what you were saying though about Drew might be cut only because either Drew could be cut or he gonna do something that is like crazy. Like maybe the last episode, like he might end up having some killing the wrong person. You know what I mean?
Well, he already killed the wrong person
out of anger. Well, he killed Gordo.
That's the wrong person.
Yeah. I can see so the Castillo, like the brother or maybe even the mother, you know what I mean? It's just like
all of them gonna put it together. Like they already got it figured out. And then the mother's intuition, she said, I gotta talk to Drew again. She gonna find out in the moment.
So one of them popped Drew, you think?
Yeah. I think the brother that was standing there behind the counter.
You talking about at the end when they were watching the viral video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's the one if anybody.
Yeah.
But I do think so. I feel like it could go like this. It could go like everybody finds out Monet is the reason for everything. Even that mother and the Castillos, like everybody finds out. So everybody puts the blame on her. You going to jail.
I'm rocking with that prediction. I can see that happening because it's like Monet is always like kind of the head, you know what I mean? The leader always kind of like, calling shots and whatnot. And nobody's really, ain't nobody really talking about it. Like, man, mom got me fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nobody's on to what she's done so far to fuck up. The only person that's on is Kane. Kane the only one to know everything.
Yeah, and Kane getting tired of her too, because she calling Kane stupid. The nigga don't know. He think 2 + 2 was 5 last episode. So it's Kane gonna end up turning into his mama.
They all go. I'm telling you, they all gonna do it. Kane gonna end up being at the head of the table.
Like, mom, this is for your own good. Never forgive you. I own you.
The season gonna end with Kane sitting at the head of the table with Poppy's chain on. I run the family now. Drew, you don't run shit. If Drew's still there, Drew, you don't run shit. You take a step down. I run the family now.
Yeah, I can see that.
Mama in jail.
Poppy's ghost gonna be behind Kane, just like
yeah,
all blue and shit.
That's my prediction for that. I feel like Monet's her fate is jail.
Yeah, I can see that. So this part is not confusing, but Monet goes. So Monet is trying to get her money back from what's the shit called? Withholdings. Western Holdings.
Yeah.
And she pulls up to the golf course to talk to Lucas. She's trying to get her money back because she knows it's a Ponzi scheme.
She's trying to get her money back because she don't trust them motherfuckers.
Okay.
It ain't even a Ponzi scheme shit. She just don't trust them. That's what she told Kane. Like when Kane was like, I did something smart. She was like, you didn't do something smart. I don't trust those motherfuckers. She don't know about the scheme part yet though.
Okay, she don't know it's a Ponzi scheme. So she just
I don't think she knew at all, actually. Because even when she told Tariq, like, I need a check by the end of the day. I don't trust her, but she never said it's because of that.
Okay. Yeah, so she pulled up on Lucas in front of all his workers, like, yo, I need my money back. Sips out his drink and then dips. So yeah, I mean that part is not confusing, but I was just trying to figure out why. But you just kind of cleared it up. She just never trusted him. At the end. I think after that, we see, is this when Drew was at the bar spiraling?
Maybe.
I know some stuff happened in the middle because what's his name? Tate had a debate, and that's when Lucas was just like, we like that's our guy right there, you know what I mean? And his girl, Tate's girl doesn't want him to deal with the Lucas or the Western family. Yeah. So that was that scene. And then we have a scene with Method Man and his brother. And he's telling his brother he pretty much told his brother about the SAXE situation at that point.
Well, SAXE was in there.
Didn't he leave, right?
Because he told him to get out.
Yeah. He was like, I have a moment with my
he said,
brother.
He said, my nigga, can I have a moment alone with my fucking brother? Because he just shut up. I wish they'd have kept Redman for this shit. Because I just don't like the way dude is portraying that shit. Because he walked in like, hey y'all, I'm clean. The medication worked. I'm gonna live.
Nigga like a dope thing.
I don't like him in that role, man. And then but SAXE is like, hey, congratulations. He's like, my nigga, can I get a moment alone with my brother?
Yeah.
Then when he walks out, he like, yes, SAXE I'm sorry, and it's gonna hurt your case, maybe. I'm like, you shouldn't have told him that. He already feel like he don't got nothing to live for.
Yeah. So it's like you knew at that point. I kind of knew at that point what was going to happen. I think that's where the turn came for me. And I was just like, oh, okay. I didn't think he was going to go through with it though. I thought he might take it so, and that was about it. I'm not, even though I knew everyone knowing that SAXE was a mole or an informant, whatever you want to call him, I knew his fate was coming. I just didn't know if it was
right.
But
like even with those pictures, when I said those pictures, they never showed SAXE dying. They just showed him in the back seat with a gun to SAXE head, and then they showed Method Man crying, holding the gate. So I thought he was gonna kill himself, and that was it. I didn't know he was gonna kill SAXE too.
Yeah. So
until I woke up the next morning, the morning before I watched the episode, and they was like smoking on that SAXE pack. I was like, that's what's up.
Somebody fucked it up for you, pretty much.
Yeah, that's what's up.
It wasn't me this time, ladies and
gentlemen. No, it was Facebook. I shouldn't have got on there.
That SAXE pack is crazy. Why does Lucas want Tate? Like, what does he mean when he's just like, that's our guy?
You know, the white people in power need somebody to pass shit through for him. Oh, okay. If Tate wins, then it's easier to get what you want done behind the scenes.
Got you. So yeah, following that, now Tariq warns RSJ about the Ponzi scheme. Yeah, and RSJ,
yeah, that nigga turned into Chris for a minute. You see that shit? He said, "Nigga, I worked hard."
Yeah, Tariq tried to play him. He was just like, "Nigga, I worked hard for where I was at, nigga." You can tell he don't want no parts of whatever Tariq talking about, but Tariq talks him into it.
Tariq is Will Smith from Bel Air. Anybody listens to him.
Yeah, he was like, man, we got to figure out. He was like, you have to do what you need to do in order to get your money back. Like, we got to do what we need to do. At first, I didn't know what he was, like, what do you mean? Like, at first, I thought he wanted him to do some gangster shit. Like, we got to do what we need to do. But really, it's just, let's have a conversation.
Right. Well, I never thought the gangster shit just because of what type of dude he is. Yet he ain't doing no gangster shit yet. I'm not gonna count that out though. He might just flip it and be like, "Well, actually, I'm behind all the drugs. I own Noma. You guys are working for me." It could be some shit like that.
Yeah. Next episode, he gonna have a dirty fro. He gonna come out of the blue
with that army fatigue jacket.
Pop that nigga out like he did that one dude in Wire. That nigga was just like, "Don't trip, my nigga. I got you." The nigga put a sheet over that nigga. I like the coldest death scene ever.
He was the coldest killer ever, nigga. Like I would be terrified. This nigga bent the corner on me,
man.
Like, what I do, Chris? What I do first, man? Come on, man.
What I do?
What I do, man?
It don't even matter. Nigga said, "Don't worry about it."
Oh man,
he was like that one fat dude. Was the
fat one on the pawn shop.
Yeah. That nigga was just like, "Don't worry." He was like, "There's rats in there."
He said, "I need my family to know where I'm at." He's like, "I got you.
Don't worry about it." That nigga was the calmest, craziest nigga ever. When he beat
I'd be terrified.
Oh my god, that nigga beat dude up with his bare hands. I was like, "Yep."
Hey, to death.
I ain't gotta watch that part again. That nigga had Snoop scared.
That nigga said, "You was inside, you know I had to get mine." And nigga said, "Yeah, I understand," and just started beating the shit out and then walked away.
That was nothing. Savage.
That nigga's like stone cold savage.
Yeah. So I think this was the part after that RSJ situation to where
wait, for everybody that don't know, we were talking about The Wire. So the guy who plays RSJ was Chris in The Wire. If you haven't seen The Wire, he's the craziest. You can say old dog, you can say whoever you want. Ain't nobody got shit on this nigga in The Wire.
This nigga's savage, bro. This is when I don't even know if Drew went to this bar knowing that he was going to be there, but he just ends up being there while he's looking at him on Instagram.
I think he knew because of how he was looking over at him.
Yeah, he saw him there, but it's like, how do you know he was going to be there?
No, I think he knew. I feel like, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. But I just, something tells me that he knew he was there. He was like creeping on him.
Yeah, this shit's turned. This part turned like, it was like real soap opera-ish. You know, man, it's just like, damn, like what is their infatuation with like Drew's sex life in the show? Like him and just being in love. Are they like, you know how some shows like they're developing like a villain, you know what I mean? So it's like you see all of these things happen to this one person and then he turns into another person after a while. But I feel like in Power, since he's not like the main character, I don't know if that makes sense for him.
I guess it kind of makes sense because you got to kill off somebody else. Somebody has to downward spiral before you kill them off, and it's him. You see, everybody else's life is damn near going better. His is coming to an end.
Yeah, I feel like most people, the relationships in this are so quick. It's just like, they with somebody, that person, then the other person's with the other person. Is like it's a circle of life. It's like a pattern. Yeah. It's like nobody gets mad. Nobody's having like fits when they break up with somebody. It's just like, hey, like I'm not with this person no more. We broke up.
Right, because this nigga Tariq was in love with Effie.
Yeah,
he just moved on. Like fuck it.
Yeah, I'm telling you that ain't over with though. The way he looked at it, he wasn't feeling that.
But he didn't look. So I looked at it too. At first, I thought he was looking on like a jealous thing, but then it was more like a.
I don't know jealous.
I don't care.
I don't know jealous shit, but more of like a. Like what y'all doing behind my back?
No,
that's what it looked like.
No, it looked to me like a that's weird, but fuck it, because he just moved on. He was just like, no. Anyways, so yeah, I talked to him about your check. Like it didn't linger enough for him to be like mad about it.
I feel like if a camera lingers at all at an expression, something's behind it.
But that wasn't the expression.
The expression to you was more like I don't care versus
not I don't care, but more like that's weird. Like
what's up with that? Like that's all I mean. Is like it was like strange, you know what I mean? He wouldn't care. He didn't care like he was jealous, but more of like Like, I wonder what that's about. Like, you know, because he told Money, he was like, you know about that?
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. It wasn't like I wonder if they was plotting. No, it was more like the fuck, like y'all together? Like cause he knew how she felt about him at first. Like, what the fuck? Like, they together now? Anyways.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the fuck was y'all doing? So y'all was together this whole time? Like, it wasn't like that.
Yeah. So Effie, they've been following Effie for a minute, you know, for the whole Rico thing, and they think they got this big bust. Mm-hmm. And, you know, they finally catch up with her. Tariq is like pretty much watching the whole thing on his camera on his phone. Just to
in his Porsche, you don't drive.
I thought that nigga was across the street at first. I was just like, no, this nigga not across the street from the damn Rico. The parade. So, you know, they went in there, thought it was, you know, Effie thought her life was over.
Yeah, she did. She thought it was a wrap. She thought, they finally caught me.
Yeah, so, you know, they find out that it was nothing in there but sugar. And that was, you know, the whole setup or whatever. Because it's like they were pretty much ahead of the whole, you know, Rico thing. So
yeah, they set it all up.
Yeah, they set it all up, and they had to keep Effie out of it. That's when she was just like, I understand why y'all did what y'all did. It's like, yeah, we don't trust your ass.
No, it wasn't even that they didn't trust it. It was like, we couldn't tell you, or you'd have ruined it. Like, you weren't gonna go through with that, take that risk.
Yeah. So, but I mean, that I guess it's just the drug game. I don't know nothing about it. Nope. You know, when you think you cool with somebody, and especially the fact that she don't got no family, so she sees that group of people as her family, and her family ain't telling her everything.
She don't see them as her family.
You don't think so? I mean, not that's my brother, you know, or my this is like my mother and Monet. It's more of like, this is all I got.
Nah. I feel like she like fucked the world. I feel like she don't feel like she got nobody still. Hey, but now
she be getting her feelings hurt too much to not care like that. You think she don't care, but she getting her feelings hurt.
Her feelings only get hurt when she get cut off on the drug money. That's always been her point.
She need that money, but she also need people.
She don't want nobody, but now she gonna want Kane. Now Kane don't give a fuck who she don't want. I'm gonna be in your life regardless. So now that's where her attachment is gonna be. That's where her love's gonna be now.
You're gonna have to keep them payments up though.
She gonna make the payments when she start get back in the drug.
She's still driving the Jetta, nigga. She ain't got no money. Everybody else riding big bodies. Because she pulled off in a 97.
No, Kane finna start spoiling her.
I can see that.
And she gonna move in the penthouse.
Mm-hmm.
Drew, you gotta go. Drew, you always got some shit going on in your room. Move your ass back to Monet house, nigga. I'm tired of this shit.
Pick all this shit up in here, man. What the heck are you doing? Throwing fits.
He getting tired of that nigga, man. Take your ass home. Get your shit together. Go move with Monet. You can't live here no more. You take over the house.
Yeah.
Monet go to jail, nigga. You live here now. You don't come back to the penthouse.
Yeah, man. So what you said now is it does. I can see the Monet going to jail.
Mm-hmm.
I can see Drew dying, either or both.
No, it's either or just Monet going to jail, because I think that's the season ender. Monet going to jail.
Yeah. You made a monster out of me. That video I sent you when they said I was Tariq was getting ready to do something. Damn, it was a Instagram video I sent you. It's like he always does this like same thing, and you hear that music in the background. You made a monster out of me.
Slow.
It's funny when I have a little. I'm gonna start posting clips again, like little small snippets of certain shit.
Let's make it happen.
We'll be blocking clips.
Fuck. What was we talking about? So Monet. Oh no, we talking about
we're talking about Effie at first, but you know, if we go into the next scene,
Effie getting arrested. Effie got arrested. Then they gotta let her go on the scene.
Right. Then they let her know that
SAXE, they tell SAXE like it's all sugar. They actually wrap the sugar, which is fucking hilarious. So y'all wrap the sugar in the drug packaging. I think that's to the extreme.
I think sugar and cocaine look totally different because it's like I've seen both things, not because I did it, but I've seen it. You know what I mean? It's like
you see it, yeah.
Sugar
One
looks
is a powder, one is a grain.
right. So it's just like when he put it in the little machine and shook it up or whatever, I'm just like, you don't see that sugar, my nigga? You made Kool-Aid. You just made Kool-Aid. I thought that nigga was gonna taste it at first.
I thought he was too when he pulled it out with a knife.
Yeah. I thought nigga that's it. I thought that nigga was gonna do one of them. That nigga had a whole DNA kit.
Hey.
Nigga made some Kool-Aid.
With some sugars. So that's the end. So the lady goes off like, motherfucker SAXE, you sent this in there. It was just sugar. Yo, whoever you trusted didn't, they lied. And then so therefore, like you could kind of see SAXE is gonna be gone, but normally SAXE bounces back somehow. Like he might be at the house drinking hella much and then come up with a clue and come back.
Yeah. SAXE has been an OG for a minute. I remember when SAXE they called SAXE with his pants down one episode of the first Power. Nigga, I was like, what the hell's going on with SAXE? SAXE is in there watching porn.
In his apartment?
Yeah, he was in there watching porno. I was like, yeah, he ain't gonna live. I would have rather have Proctor live this this Power universe. Like if Proctor would have lived.
Which one's Proctor? The white dude that broke in the house?
Proctor is the lawyer of James St. Patrick.
Oh, nobody wanted him to die. I didn't want him to die. I was like, fuck.
I felt like he would have been good in this.
He'd have been good regardless. He was good in Power. I was mad when he got killed.
Yeah.
Because we got sleazy ass Terry.
He got Swiss cheese for sure. So where we at?
So he's walking to his car. This is when I'm like, oh, they're about to show that scene
when he puts a gun to his head.
Yeah. When he called Tariq and left that message, do you think that's gonna come back to haunt Tariq?
Possibly. I don't know. I mean, I feel like I don't know if they got burner phones or what, but you know what I mean.
Right.
Like he got that message on his thing from SAXE. I'm not sure. I don't know how I would burn them unless because I don't think they're out. I don't think that Tariq is walking around with a phone with AT&T. I think
AT&T.
I mean, I don't think that he has a phone that could be like tracked. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you have a provider, you know what I mean? All of the phone calls you're making, it could, you know, put you in jail. So I think whatever kind of phone he got, I don't think nobody can get into it, but that's just, you know.
Speaking of that, last night my wife watched both episodes because she didn't watch them. I watched when Monet pulled out that phone to text Gordo hella fast. That was a T9 phone. So she had to type 111A, 1111B. Like that's how you have to type on those phones. She typed hella sentences, hella fast.
I remember them phones.
Yeah. If you watch how she's typing and watch how the words is coming out, it's not possible.
It's funny because I used to be like low key good with that shit. I remember like texting paragraphs, like you get it after a while. You just like, you know,
especially when you mad, you don't even gotta look. Your thumb just be going while you driving. Like, nigga, mother, shut the fuck up. Wait till I get there. You can do it. But the way she was typing like it was a keyboard like this. No, it don't work like that.
Hey, in the Power universe, it do.
Anyway, so he gets in the car. The brother pulls the gun from the back, puts the gun to his head, like, shut up and drive.
Hit him with the piano. So yeah, once that happens, like you kind of see, you know what I mean? But at the end, I still didn't think that he was gonna pop him out. I didn't think that yet. It was still like, okay, like he might talk himself out of it, whatever the case. I also knew suicide was happening at some point in the show, so I had no idea what was going on. You know what I mean? You kind of figure certain like SAXE might be up out of here, but you still kind of have that like a little hope for him.
It's like so it's like earlier when Davis got the call about his brother not doing the procedure or whatever. It's like now it's like, yeah, you know he's gonna kill himself. It's like from that point on, because he's been lying about it, you know he's gonna kill himself.
Yeah. So the RSJ meets up with Lucas and Braden and Tariq and pretty much demands his money back or he's gonna dime him out. I don't know if Lucas feels like Lucas pretty much was just like, you know, I don't have that kind of money And RSJ was just like, I have it set up to where you pay me like Afterpay or some shit like that.
Yeah, it's like you pay me as you keep ripping other niggas off, give me my money, and let me get out of here.
Pretty much. But Lucas seemed like, I don't think Lucas is done with that. I don't think Lucas is gonna fall like that yet. I think something's gonna happen.
Hell no, he ain't finna just give in. He think because you can tell by how he was posturing in that meeting, he feel like he's way smarter than them.
Yeah. I feel like something's gonna happen to where he don't get his money back, or he gonna have RSJ killed. Something. I don't know.
No, he ain't gonna have him killed. I don't think he's gonna have him killed, but I think he thinks he's smart enough to flip some shit. He might fuck around and put the news that RSJ was ripping somebody off or something.
Yeah, like try to flip it on him. Yeah, I can see that too. I can see that too.
Because he think he's smart. He feels like he's a genius. He feel like y'all two dumb niggas and my dumb ass nephew in my office talking about what y'all gonna do.
And he got on his brother's head. You disloyal fool ass bitch made pump.
Bitch nigga.
Man, I miss Jerome. Man, Jerome need his own show.
Yeah, we need a whole. Let me get Jerome's origin story.
For real. So let's wrap it up. I mean, we've been kind of like stepping around it anyway. I feel like it ends like Effie gets arrested.
Yeah.
They go in there and arrest Effie's ass again for the attempted murder of Lauren. Lauren's in the car. You know what I mean? Like, we're like, what y'all got me for or whatever. Like, yeah, that's the bitch that tried to kill me. You know what I mean? So you see that happen. And then we get to the scene where Tariq and Davis meet his brother and SAXE.
Yeah. I didn't like in the scene with Effie when the cop smiled. I wish she would get popped.
Jenny?
No, the fake New York Undercover one.
Oh, Blanca, yeah.
I'm tired of her ass. I've been sick of her since she got introduced as a character.
Yeah, real shit. I don't like either of them. I don't think they're good cops. No, I think they're all.
Nobody in power is good cops. I just don't like her extra. I don't know why.
As detectives, I think they're all super lazy, and they be figuring shit like, yeah, we got this RICO case or whatever, and then they get in there and they pretty much just get. Everything flips. It's like, oh, it's sugar. Like, so y'all been watching them this whole time, and y'all didn't see them flip that it was sugar. Like, no, like, are y'all really watching them, or did y'all see them one day and then leave for a week and give them chances to change shit? Like,
yeah, and they said Rico about 37 times in this motherfucker.
It's funny because they had to add the YSL part in there when he was talking to Brandon. It was like, yeah, got a Rico. He was like YSL. I'm just like,
yeah,
current event,
Bug and YSL. Okay.
Yeah, so SAXE gets popped, man.
It's been a long time coming. It's been a fucking long time coming.
He's the last of the characters from the first Ghost.
Besides Tariq.
Tariq, yeah. That's it.
That was it. I seen a lot of people reacting to it like if they were sad he was gone. I mean, it sucks that he made it this far, and that's how he went out.
For real, he probably got a script like today. It's like, yeah, nigga, you go
by him. It's like, yeah, he gonna be the one to take you out. It's like it's crazy how far he came, and then that's how he goes. Well, I mean, it is what it is. What do you think about Method Man's crying?
I can't do it. You know what I mean? So I look at Method Man. I don't know if he's a seasoned actor at this point, but I feel like he's been in some movies, but I don't think he's ever had to be emotional. So I mean, they told him, he was like, "All right, man, you got to be convincing," you know. And it was like, nigga grabbed them bars and was, oh man, he did what he could, man. As a rapper turned actor, nigga did what he could. Nigga Tariq act like he ain't seen nobody die just yesterday. Tariq, you were a serial killer, nigga. What you got your mouth open for?
I like in that moment. Davis is crying for his brother, but Tariq is mad because nigga, we about to get caught. That nigga said, "Fuck." You don't give a fuck about your brother, nigga.
Like, nigga, your brother's gonna die anyway, man. Like, keep it real. Nigga, your brother had a week to live, nigga. or a month or whatever he said.
So yeah, I think even Davis is gonna help. Everything that's happened, they all gonna spin it and flip it on Monet.
I'm riding with you on that one. I'm trying to think of any other predictions that I got. Like, I still feel like I don't feel like the Kane and Effie thing gonna work out. I honestly still feel like Lauren is something's got to happen to Lauren or with Lauren, because it's like if she testify like, yo, this happened, you know what I mean? Like, there's no way you can get her out of this. Like, how? You know what I mean?
They'll write in a way for her to be like for her to flip it on Monet too.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. Like, they're gonna blame but can they blame Monet for her attempted murder? Monet had nothing to do with that.
It's still something weird to me about that attempted murder thing. It's still something very weird to me about it. Like, I still don't believe that it happened the way that everybody's saying it happened. But either way it goes, Lauren's not going to say everything she wanted to say at first, because she can't stop Tariq for going down if she says Effie did it because of this, because you got to give her background to it. And Tariq is in that background. You can't tell the story without saying Tariq, so she's not going to tell that story.
That's true.
So it's I don't know if she's gonna say she forgot about it, or she's just gonna flip the story and be like, Monet was there and told her to do it.
It's gonna be some very deep episodes. I think the next episode is going like kind of is gonna bring things together to where you understand. You know what I mean? It's just like I guess they'll throw the wrench in the last episode, like something that you don't think that's gonna happen. I feel like
that's gonna be the last episode. I think Gordo's mama is going to hear Drew out, and she's gonna feel for him and understand why he did what he did, and she's also gonna blame Monet.
You think the mother, the Castillo mother, is gonna feel what Drew did to her brother? I mean, to her son.
She's gonna try to find an understanding for it and feel like Monet is the reason behind it.
Ain't no way, boy.
I'm telling you, the brothers ain't gonna feel that shit.
I'm even thinking at this point, because the Castillo mama already not feeling Monet for lying all those times for, you know, about her husband. So it's like she already looking at her like, I don't really trust her like that anymore, because she lied. She was the one who did it. Well, not her, but her husband was the one who did it. Like, something's fishy about that still.
It's either that, or they gonna convince her that Monet actually was the one who killed him.
That killed Frank.
That killed the son.
Yeah. We gonna find out.
Monet's going to jail though. That's all I can tell you.
That's the thing I do agree on. I think that will be the season ender. But hey, they might flip it on us, man. Shit, Tariq might be in jail. Who knows?
Nah, that nigga, he ain't going to jail again.
Hey,
he went to jail before.
I'm gonna say it one more time, man. Anything and everything can happen in the universe of power.
He ain't going to jail, man. But anyways, we hear y'all. Power give us a good one this time.
Yeah, man. We gotta start making it. We gotta make these longer. Look here, I might drop these as 2 parts, because it's just like they longer because we don't have nothing else to watch.
We're gonna find. Hey, I'm gonna comb the streets desperately finding something. But y'all out there, please, if you like the show, if you like our content, let us know what y'all watching, man. Give us, if somebody out there watching something like, I wish these niggas would review this. Tell us we're here. We here. We want to know. We with it. Tell us.
Hey, no, they like, man, shit is it.
Hey, I do have a question though, because it's the show everybody keeps talking about, the Dirty D, and I think I watched some of the first. No, it's a show
on Tubi.
Yeah, I feel like I watched some of the first season. But season 2 just dropped, and everybody going crazy about it. They only dropped 3 episodes though. I want to know if it's weekly or if they drop full seasons. But right now they only dropped 3 episodes.
Oh, okay. Hey, shit. Let me know. I don't want to watch nothing called the Dirty D though. You made a monster out of it. Anyway, y'all, we out. Like, share, subscribe, all that.
Talk to us. We talk back. Talk to us. We talk back. Let us know what y'all watching, man. Yeah. God damn. Somebody out there staring right in my face right now while I'm saying this, like, I ain't gonna tell them. Like, no, nigga, tell me. Tell me what it is. We'll watch it. If it's black, we'll watch it.
Absolutely.
If it's weekly, we'll watch it. If it's current, we'll watch it.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Let us know, man.
We
Black people, we losing y'all. We please, we drowning like the water's like
right there. Like shit, once power over, that we might have to just start reviewing trailers, or reviewing commercials. Something.
Right, sorry,
black folks in it. We're gonna start reviewing food.
I don't. Yeah,
we're gonna be on here reviewing boozy cup of noodles.
New Popeyes biscuits.
Oh hell no!
Put honey on mine.
Come on. Oh baby, I got Popeyes. I hate that commercial.
Oh my god, I don't like that. Don't say that, man. I forgot about that stupid ass commercial.
I got Popeyes.
Oh, why do they keep making niggas sing about chicken? Nigga Mary J jumped over the table and said, "It's chicken, it's crispy." Stop making people sing about chicken, man.
Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion. Y'all ain't gonna steal my hot sauce. I said, yo, man, them checks gotta be crazy.
They gotta be ridiculous. Them checks gotta be ridiculous. You sing about chicken.
Just like, yo, we need you to make a commercial about Popeye singing about chicken. Man, what? You lost your damn mind. Drop the check.
Yeah, I am a strong black. They'd be like, I am strong and for my people. More commercial.
Oh shit.
I hate that fucking commercial, man.
It's just funny. But anyway, y'all.
We out.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube and Spotify and follow us on IG and TikTok.